There's something I wish I had understood earlier. Many people don't lose because they lack intelligence. They lose because they don't let time stand on their side. And the thing that makes time stand with you has a very simple name: compounding, compound interest. The uncomfortable part is that compounding is quiet. It doesn't applaud you after one disciplined week. It stays silent for a long time. You do the right things and still see nothing. Then you doubt. Then you quit. And you quit right before it starts to move. There's a line I always remember. Compound interest doesn't reward the smartest person. It rewards the most patient one. It sounds gentle, but it's ruthless in this way. You can work very hard, very seriously, very ethically, and still stand still if you only live by linear effort. Work 1 hour, get 1 hour. Work 1 month, get 1 month. Compounding is a different mechanism. It accumulates, it multiplies, and it's not just about money. If you're in your late 20s, early 30s, or even past 40 and feel like you're running in place, these next minutes are for you. Not to boost motivation, but to give you a light, practical, measurable system to start building options. Because in the US market, and really anywhere competitive, your life improves not because you endure better. It improves because you have more choices, and choices are the product of compounding. Money plus skills plus relationships. 3 gears. If one stalls, the machine slows. If all 3 turn together, one day they pull you forward, quietly, steadily. Before I explain how, let me tell you a short story. A younger friend of mine, let's call him Min. Min was 29, working operations at a mid-sized company. Not lazy, very reliable. If someone asked, he delivered. No complaints, no missed deadlines. But for 4 straight years, his raises felt like this. Enough to feel good for one day, then erased by rent and rising costs. One day, a project he carried from the start was reassigned to someone else as lead. No one disliked Min. The other person simply had a clearer profile, spoke more confidently, was more visible internally. That day, Min texted me one sentence: "I feel too easy to replace." That moment is critical. Everyone has one. The issue is the reaction. The automatic reaction: anger, resentment, withdrawal, scrolling at night to numb it, or jumping jobs impulsively just to escape discomfort. But Min did something different. He asked calmly, "What am I missing that makes me replaceable?" That's a conscious response. Not to feel better, to change direction. From that question, he began a compounding cycle. No dramatic reinvention, no transformation montage, just rhythm. First gear, money. Min didn't wait to earn more first. He chose a small but real number. He automatically transferred 15% of his salary into savings/investments on payday. No negotiating with emotions. No whatever's left at the end of the month. Many lives drift simply because they don't automate this. When emotions decide, there's always a reason to postpone. Money doesn't create happiness instantly, but it buys breathing room, and breathing room buys choice. Min aimed for a 3-month emergency fund, then 6 months. So if something happened, he wouldn't have to say yes to everything out of fear. But money only prevents suffocation. The gear that pulls you forward is skill. Min didn't study randomly. He chose something close to money. Basic data analysis for operations, dashboards, reporting, telling stories with numbers. Nothing fancy, just enough to turn effort into measurable results. 30 minutes a day. Small, but consistent. 3 months later, Min had something new. Proof. A concise case study. I built this dashboard. It reduced reporting errors and saved X hours per week. Replace X with your real number. 2 hours works, 5 hours works. The market doesn't reject small numbers. It rejects vagueness. The world doesn't pay for potential. It pays for proof. Third gear, relationships. Min didn't network to be liked. He did something slightly uncomfortable. 2 messages per week. One to someone ahead of him, asking for a 15-minute career audit and honest feedback. And one to a peer, sharing something useful, an article, tool, thoughtful question. No job requests, no selling, just planting seeds. He did this for 8 weeks. Some weeks he was busy, but still sent one short message. Because here's something many men learn late. Referrals beat resumes. In many good roles, opportunity isn't on job boards. It's in the sentence, "I know a guy." The 3 gears began to align. Skills changed how Min spoke in meetings. Not louder, more precise. With data, with direction. Relationships made his name appear in rooms he wasn't in. Automatic saving made him calmer, not cornered. After 6 to 7 months, someone referred him to a role at another company. Not jumping out of anger, moving with options. In the interview, Min didn't say he was hardworking. He opened his case study. This was the problem. This is how I measured it. This was the result. That was enough. I'm not telling you this as a fairy tale. Compounding isn't magic. It's mechanics. But it demands the hardest thing. Maintaining rhythm when nothing is visible. Psychologically, this is where most fail. Compounding forces you through a long phase of no recognition. You save money, no applause. You build skills, you feel incompetent. You reach out, sometimes no reply. Your brain offers protection. C, useless. Conscious response answers differently. It's not useless, it's accumulating. You don't need inspiration, you need rhythm. A year from now, you don't need to become a different person. You just need not to break the cycle. Because loss of momentum kills compounding. Here's another insight men in their 30s plus need. Market value isn't granted. It's built, then demonstrated. You can be a good person, but good person is not a market position. You can work hard, but working hard is not a pricing strategy. The market pays for trusted outcomes. Trust comes from proof, from skill, from reputation, from referrals. You can be talented, but if no one knows, you're still limited. When you're skilled and someone stakes their credibility on you, doors open faster, more quietly, with less strain. If you want to start this week, don't do everything. Do 3 small, measurable actions. On payday, auto-transfer 10 to 20% into savings/investing. No emotions involved. 30 minutes daily on one skill close to money. Each month, create one small piece of proof, a 1-page case study, portfolio piece, something tangible, 2 relationship touches per week, 2 messages or 1 15-minute coffee chat. Learn and plant seeds, no asking. Do that for 8 weeks, just 8. You'll feel a real shift. Maybe income won't spike immediately, but your options will. You'll feel less cornered, more confident in conversations, clearer in direction. And that's the beginning of freedom. Let me close with this. For those who feel behind, you're not behind. You're just in the silent phase of compounding. Keep doing the right things. Keep the rhythm. One day you'll look back and realize something surprising. It wasn't that you worked harder than everyone else. It's that you let time work for you. If you'd like, leave one sentence. This week, where will you compound the strongest? Money, skills, or relationships? And one measurable action you'll take in the next 7 days. Just one. Keep the rhythm. Let time handle the rest. Thank you for spending these minutes with me. Rest well. Tomorrow is a new day. Wishing you peace and happiness.